So for the first time, I'm using JSX to travel from Houston to Dallas. It was an enjoyable experience, and I'm going to show you the process, so let's go on in. For me, it beat the traditional way of travel, getting to the airport, trying to find ticketing, getting through TSA, sometimes having to take a bus or a train or a very long walk in order to get to your gate. The accommodations were very nice. They had a really nice lounge. It was pretty quiet at the moment, but definitely at the end it changed. With time to spare, I grabbed myself a coffee, made a traditional latte, and had time to spare for about an hour until my flight arrived. Won't you look at that? I went through the check-in process and now it was time to hop on the plane. I mean, the process was absolutely easy. Got onto the plane and was preparing to take off from Houston to Dallas. The flight attendant gave an alert that we were going to have a pre-flight beverage and craft service, so I definitely made my selection. We made our approach on the runway, and guess what? Just like that, we were off from Houston to Dallas, a 41-minute flight of an enjoyable experience. In that time, I took a little time to work, getting some client retouching done, having a little sip of my Diet Coke on ice, and we definitely can't forget the roasted almonds. The pilot gave an alert we were about 15 minutes into landing back into Dallas. We pulled up to the JSX terminal, and just like that, a 41-minute flight from Houston to Dallas. I hopped off the plane, and can we really take a moment to pay attention to the beautiful finishings of this jet? I went downstairs and hopped back on the tarmac, and yeah, I was definitely excited to be back home. What I love, it was a pretty easy walk from the plane into the terminal. And I really love that they had all the planes on display. You went through the lobby, and another thing I love, they had very luxurious cars for rental. I enjoyed this untraditional way of travel using JSX, and I definitely will be doing it again. The car pulled up, threw the bags in, and headed out to my home. I recommend you try it as well, and tell them Chris from TikTok sent you.